Hey everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back to Evil Genius 2. Hope you're having a good day. Recording this on release day, so loving the responses so far, loving the comments. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. You might notice that this guy does not look like a standard agent.
Communications
and
encrypted.
that's because he's not. Yep, Saber actually sent me soldiers, and I didn't notice it until after we defeated them. But yeah, there's soldiers being sent now. That's kind of concerning. So I'm gonna have to pay attention to that a little bit, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and interrogate that prisoner.
An agent.
And then once the resolve is down on these soldiers, we're gonna have to interrogate them too. Now I am working, of course, on getting the new prison up and running.
Has been captured.
Right, so all the way down here, this is done now. It's all cleared out. It's gonna look beautiful. All I gotta do is get the cells and stuff situated into it, right? So let's go about, I don't know. Let's, I don't know, maybe we could experiment a little bit with how to situate that. I used a little bit of this design in my top tips video. If you haven't seen that, I'll put the link in the description for it. Should help you out a little bit, I think, if you're a new player to the game. And also, like, a lot of that stuff that's in that video is, like, I haven't been doing it myself because it's all sort of derived from what I've learned from playing this already, so it's pretty nice.
Succeeded.
Okay, so I think, yeah, build infirmary tiles, execute technician. I want to kind of, you know, health saboteur. I want to kind of do a lot of these, right? I want to do a whole bunch of them. Actually, right now, in my vault, I am currently working on getting basically it full of racks, okay? Because I want to make a lot of money. A lot of money. And I don't want to have to wait around for it. So let's execute, interrogate this prisoner, this soldier. Go ahead and get the soldiers interrogated. And I think we're gonna go after Symmetry. I want to take her down, and I want to make sure she stays down. And the thing I didn't realize, and I've learned it since then, right, is that you can capture them. You just have to reduce skill. You know, instead of just reducing their vitality, you have to reduce their skill to 0, and then you can capture them as well.
A scheme
So
has succeeded.
I'm gonna look at doing that. And on the map right now, let me see if we can. See, we got Olga. I don't know if I want to go after the soldier just yet. Agent X seems like an interesting fella to meet. Also doesn't seem like he's really that challenging, I don't think. We faced him on the stream once. He's not that challenging. Symmetry seems to be the only one, as far as I can tell anyway, that is like really imbalanced, in my opinion. Like, she's the only one that you kind of have a guaranteed loss, right? So, I mean, we'll try to... Oh, I need to discredit Walcott's case here, too. Now, why don't we send somebody out to do this one? Because we still have 90 out of 100 on the main quest. And then I also want to raid these other facilities, and that's what this one is. I just need more workers, and it looks like 15,000 gold, which shouldn't be too hard, actually. This is all going to come kind of with time, because we have an auto-hiring process, right? So we could just let this run a little bit, and we'll have enough workers. Or, if I wanted to, well, actually, we'll never have enough gold, because we're going into our safe. Why don't I just go ahead and cancel a few of these? When the vault starts to get a little more full, then we can prompt the purchases then. The other thing I need to work on is science. My science is pretty slow at the moment. And for research purposes, I have 15,000. I think I want to start setting up level 2 networks because they're much better schemes than the level 1s. But I would also like to maybe have heat reduce a little bit slower while I'm doing it. In the meantime, though, we really need more traps. Like, a lot more. And my favorite trap, by far, is the freeze ray. Absolutely. And we're gonna get some freeze rays set up. And then I think this casino is gonna get a little bit of an overhaul as well. So we've got the front operation kind of out here and all the way out here. I'm gonna change the front operation. And I think this whole section right here is going to turn into a mousetrap. Basically, a big old maze of traps and, you know, like, basically, we're going to take it to where we don't even really need to worry about the investigators anymore because they're just going to keep getting, you know, caught and die or whatever. Or they're going to get so weakened that by the time they get through this door, we can just capture them super fast and take them down to our secret lair, right? So I think we're going to work on that, too.
There's an intruder here.
There's so many things that I want to change up how I'm doing after having a little bit more experience in the game, right? It's like the nature of learning from your mistakes. I don't really know if I call it mistakes, but yeah. So I'm going to move the cocktail bar to here. I'm going to move this roulette table over to here and face it the wrong way. I'm hoping that they get a patch out soon and have these guys stand on the right side of the table. Let's go like this with roulette, and we'll move this baccarat table over to, let's say, here. And I think the floor show, I might sell it. Oh, we could put it in here, actually. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we put it right here? And then, well, yeah. I mean, maybe we could put it back further. Why don't we put it back further? We'll say roulette here. Roulette here. We have other things that we can use in our casino later on, too. You're not restricted to just these things, right? We're still pretty early in the game. We'll just turn it over. Something like this. Yeah. It's like a back-to-back sort of thing. I can dig that. That's cool. Might even put a couple of extra tables. I like the ones that reduce their skill, especially with the mousetrap design we're about to do. It's a really important thing to reduce their skill. You'll see it. So this is all going to get redone, and we're going to go ahead and let the workers and stuff get on that. And then after we get our research done for freeze rays, oh, this stuff is going to start getting really fun, okay? Traps have been really fun on Twitch. But I think I think I know how to capture her, and I want to try it. Invitation for John Steele. Let's not do that. Let's do this one instead. This region just unlocked. It was overheated. This one's got Olga in it, and he's moved over here now. But now we've got now we've got Ms. Foxworth here, though.
Protect yourself. You are under attack.
Am I? Because I feel like, oh, this one's dead already. Can we capture this one? Yeah, let's get that one captured. They must have said no to being, you know, dismissed. Let's get the genius in there. We're going to capture them. And then we're going to start spending our cash on a new prison facility. Yes. So I'm going to take this, and we're going to go down to the next floor. Oh, you're going to be difficult with me, huh? Okay. No problem. Move. Thanks. And down to the next floor. Very good. And we're going to sit you there. Come back up to the next floor and move you all the way down to here. And this back and forth, back and forth. Here we go. All the way over to get this all situated. Now I pretty much know how I want this arranged already. And
Research has been paused.
you may have seen it in the tips video how this eventually gets arranged, but I might make some tweaks here and there on how this works. I don't know. We'll see. And actually, this one was like this. Yeah. Because it doesn't line up with this pillar here. I'm going to get these cells down here, and then I'm going to have a guard. It's right here. Armory. We're going to have a guard table sitting over here where they can hang out and make sure that they are always paying attention to the prisoners, because there will be a bunch of them, right? And then we're also going to want to get an infirmary set up right here. And I'll just put one in here for now because it's kind of power heavy. And we'll go from there. Actually, one more thing, just in case. I want to move over, grab this chair, and let's move this chair down to the next floor as well. There we go. All set. Okay. So back to the map. Actually, if I can, is there any side things we can do? It wants me to build more infirmary tiles. How many more do I have to build? 64 new ones just to get 10 grand. I mean, that seems like it's Like, okay. Let's just do it here. And honestly, we could probably get away with having it be like this. That might be enough. I'm gonna turn this into something different, actually. Let me move this out to about here and to about here. Yeah. We're gonna turn this area into something different eventually, but for now, I'm gonna make it an infirmary since this thing wants me to make the tiles for it. And then I could just add a little bit more over here and then bring it back. So we could say, hey, infirmary, right here
Research has resumed.
and right here, like this, right, like this. No, there, like that. If I make that infirmary, that should take care of the optional objective. Let's see. What else? Okay, so these... I can't do anything in these regions unless I want to
You've captured an agent.
deal with Mr. Steele. And, yeah, Symmetry's going to lock that region down. So I think the map layer, I'm kind of good. But in order to get Tier 2 networks, I have to have even more broadcast strength. Which brings me, I think, to where we're going to be doing that at. And that, I think, is going to be in this zone. Actually, I think down here on floor 2, I might make a new lab. I think this is going to be a science center. Yeah. So if that's going to be the new lab, then we can actually expand broadcasting to be... broadcasting could be expanded to here as well, and then also in here. And then the lab can be moved. So we could do all of our broadcasting on the top floor, which makes the most sense, I think, if I'm saying like immersion wise, right? All these communications, you'd want it up higher, right? So I like that too. We'll probably end up looking into that sooner rather than later here. And then I also have to do the ace up the sleeve thing. No, it's this, the roboticist. Yeah, I have to raid those facilities. Do I have the means?
Has been triggered.
Do I have the means of doing that right now?
You're nothing.
I do. It's just in a region that I'm already doing a scheme on, and it's a really valuable one. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt that. It's really valuable. Is there another one? Okay. This one's got 7,300 left in it. And about 20 heat. That's pretty close. That might lock it. I think it'll lock it down. Let's let that finish, and we'll get rid of the heat for it. And I can't do anything in this region unless I want to deal with her. And then we should be discrediting Walcott's campaign. Yeah, right here. When this one right here completes, the the Mancunian candidate will be done. And then we'll have the main quest, I guess, continued, right? That'll be good.
Task
All right,
complete.
there it is. We can collect it now, actually, and then see what she says about it.
I showed them Walcott's emptiness, and they elected her anyway. I was right about this world.
Ma'am, new recruiting numbers are in.
Oh, what is it now? I don't have time for more bad news.
Actually, ma'am, we're reporting record numbers this month. Your message reached a lot of people.
So like minds do exist. And I know just how to put them to use. Pull all my files on Project Venom.
Project Venom. Okay. Lure these 3 doctors from the world stage, interrogate them, and then complete the research project Venom sample. Okay.
Optional objective complete.
That sounds cool. We'll look at that. Let's also complete the optional, and I do want to get all the rest of the networks, like worldwide. I want a worldwide network, but before we do that, we've got a lot of cash, and I think we're gonna spend it all on traps for a second. So let's move this, and this is a little cocktail bar. We gotta reduce their resolve, right? So we want to do it near the door.
Training has stalled.
We're gonna do it like here. All right, so we're going to get rid of a lot of the stuff. To sell the pillars, we won't be needing them. All of this, sell it all. Very good. All of this. And actually, we won't be needing, as much as I like this, we won't be needing that. However, I can move that. And I think I'm going to want to draw them into this side. So we'll close this wall off, and then we'll lure them in here. I think. Let's go through here. We're going to want to change the room type for all of this to be corridor eventually. But mostly, we'll move this casino door over to here. Maybe I can move it out and give myself even more room. I don't think I'll need more room. And you always need more room, though, you know? Like, why would I not need more room? I don't know. That seems like a bad opinion. We're making a lot of traps. I mean, who doesn't need more room? Why don't we move this pillar? We can go ahead and move the casino wall out to here. And then we can make the door here instead. This actually gives me a little bit of a, I want to say airlock, even though it's not really the case, but it gives me a little bit of stuff to go on to... Do I need this pillar? I like the way they look. I just don't think I need them. We'll set it over here for now. I like how I could just move a pillar. Evil genius. Let me put a big O door here. I'm not sure about the laser one. We'll keep a standard door here for now. Oh, need to remove this. Let's go like this, and we're gonna make this whole thing a corridor. Okay, you'll see where we're going with this. It's gonna be wild. All this is becoming a corridor. Okay, and we can even expand this out just a little bit if we need to, which we probably could. We can do that. All of this is getting expanded. Hello? There you go. Okay, all of this is now big old corridor. We have to move these things. So let's move the potted plant. We'll stick it over here next to this. We'll move this pillar. I guess we'll move that over here. Why not? And then this plant can get moved. We're going to put that... we can put it right there. This area here is going to get gutted a little bit. We're going to open this up, and we'll stick this pillar up against the wall there. All right, and then we're going to take and move my broken toilet decoration. I love this thing. It's so cool. And we're going to move it, I guess, maybe here. Not letting me. Oh, lame. Actually, it might let me if I move this out a little bit, which is what I'll need to do anyway if I want to put the camera in there. So, actually, we could put it over here. No, I can't. Why not? Oh no, the broken toilet only goes in the corridor. That's why. All right. Let's. I gotta move some more stuff. We're gonna get a little bit crowded. I think maybe we take one of these cocktail bars out of here. This'll do. All right, and then we're gonna alter, I think, this little section right here. Turn this into a corridor. And it doesn't have to be long, actually. It can be only like this big. Yeah. And then we'll put the broken toilet, because I care too much. I have to have it. And we're going to put it right there. And then the camera is going to get set up on this side so that we can see the door. Yep, before they make right there. So if they're going to go through this door disguised, or if they're going to try to, we're at least going to see them with the camera, and that will stop their disguise. Okay? Then they're going to run into here. And then they'll never leave. I mean, they might try, but I don't think they're ever even going to be able to leave if they want to. So we're going to do that. And then the last thing I want to do is close this off. Probably move this pillar to like here or something. All right, so there's our casino redesign. And then this is going to be a whole lot of fun. So we're going to confirm all of that stuff. My minions are going to be very busy for just a little bit. But when it's all done, we're going to have tons of traps.
Minions or the training room, boss.
And I'm going to go ahead and send minions to reduce the heat there. And looks like a little bit there. We're going to need more minions, honestly, because we're running really low on actual workers available. That's why there's something wrong with the training room, boss. It's because there's nobody to train because I just... Basically, they were in the middle of training, right? They're a yellow shirt. They're in the middle of training, and then I put a scheme in. Well, they're the only ones available to go, so they go, and that means they stop their training. That's what's the problem with the training room, boss. We're going to hire, I think, 10 more... to get to 10 scientists, we're going to do about 20 technicians total. We don't need any more valets, honestly. I think maybe 22 is enough. And then guards, I think we're satisfied there. So mostly it's just workers. I'm going to hire a couple of waves of workers. We can really get people going on that. And then, where's my prison? Do we have anybody locked up right now? Yes. Okay, let's get this interrogation done. And then this prison cell, we're going to move it to be on the lower floor. There we go, down here. You can see the guards are already hanging out down here. So this arrangement's going to work really well. I'm excited about it. Let's move it up and then all the way. I want incinerators. This incinerator... Okay, so I like some of these incinerators sitting around, right? Because you might have people die or we have a fight or something. They want localized incineration is where I'm going with this. But up here, I think it's a bit overboard. So we're going to take one of these. Let's move it down. And we'll put it down here. For, again, more localized incineration. And actually, we could probably do it here, too. Move this one down. There's a good chance we'll need more power after this whole thing is done. The traps I'm going to be doing are very power hungry. And actually, this area doesn't need to be like this. So, tell you what, why don't we try this? Why don't we move to have the armory be here instead?
An interrogation has succeeded.
We're going to...
We have more intel.
Go about like that with it, right? And we'll put the guards here. So we're going to take this table, pick it up, and move it over here. Okay. And this is going to give us, you know, guards that are in this area instead, so they can react quicker to the door when they need to, which is great. And then we want a door. We want a regular door here, right? So let's put like one of these doors like so. Lock this place down. And now we've got a big old staging area for tons of traps to live, huh?
Time to get my
It's going to be
hands
great.
dirty.
So what I want to do with this is we need to kind of think about how we want them to flow in and how we want to catch them in the act, right? How do we want to treat our unwitting participants in this wonderful little fiasco we're about to demonstrate for them? It's kind of a square room. We have a little bit of a different shape than the one I was working with on Twitch, but I really like this. So, and then we have investigators coming. They'll be distracted as soon as they get in here. So, I think the first thing we really need to do, honestly, is research on traps. So we're about to get a freeze ray, which is great, but we're gonna need, I want the giant fan, boxing gloves. I need the pinball machine. I need the pinball bumpers. I need a whole sorts of stuff. Let's focus on the fan for the time being. And then we're going to take and change, actually, this security camera network. We're going to move you to be here. Okay. And I actually feel like I want this room to be even bigger. Like, I kind of want it to be all the way over here, you know? Is this not... Why is this blocked? Or more to the point, why does it need to not be blocked? Is this not a... It's an armory. Okay, that's weird. We'll, Oh, I think it's because you have to have... Yeah, if I did it here, then it would be fine. You have to have at least like 2 wide for a room to be valid. Yeah, like this. So we can do it like this. This will be our armory for the time being. And we're going to move these tables, security desks and things. We're going to move them over here. Kind of get them out of the way. And maybe this security desk can fit here. Okay, we're gonna have to go just a little bit more here. Security there. Kind of a jagged floored room, but it works, right? Yeah, here we go. It does not block anything. It's valid. It's gonna work. Boxing glove will move you to here. And then I can take the... Actually, you know what? No. Let's just bring the wall back to here. Oh, sorry. This. There we go. We bring the wall back, and do we want a door? I think a door slows them down. How about we have a door that doesn't take a whole lot of security to get through? It's mostly just for blocking vision, right? So we'll do that. Then over here, we're going to have to expand power if we're going to be able to support this. So I'm going to actually pause before I do that. Sorry. Let's set up new research. We started the giant fan already. Okay, cool. And then we have World Domination tab. Now, the World Domination tab is like a whole new beast. But basically, this is our overarching research project that we're going to be using to, like, get where we need to go, okay? That's all I'm going to say, because that's all I know. This is me trying to explain something that they know nothing about, because I've never been this far before. All I know is that this tab is called the World Domination tab. We're going to learn this together. There you go. All right, so I'm going to take... let's go like this with the power room. Just additional power expansions up this way. Yeah, this will be fine. Now, what I need, though, is I need to kind of guard this, though, because it's illegal, right? We don't want them necessarily coming in here. We don't want them coming down the stairs and getting in here at all, actually. So, and to be honest, once this is done, we really won't have to worry about agents getting in here anyway. But for the time being, this is kind of something that I would like to guard just a little bit closer. So I'm going to take and move this wall to be over here instead. So we're going to move the door, be on this side, and that's not enough. Nope, I don't want it. I want this to be... Oh, what is this area going to be? This is communications. Yeah. So I'm gonna have communications be right here. I'm going to change the floor layout here really quick. And then can I move the door here? Thank you. And then we're going to take and have you all the way like this. So this room is kind of locked down in that way. This door is unnecessary, and then this will end up being power anyway, so we can go ahead and make this tile up here all power. Oh, I already did. Okay, it was blue. It's kind of confusing me because security is blue too. There we go. All right, and a power expansion. It's about to happen too. So there's a lot of construction, which is why I wanted to hire a whole bunch of minions to come and help. I'll hire some more. So now we're about to max out our minion capacity, which is totally fine with me. This area back in here, do we need any bigger distractions in this area? Maybe we take out this wall and open this up. Further limit their resolve here. I also thought about making new rooms, right? Like, it'd be really cool if, like, maybe in this area we have like a little break room. You know, something that they can, or like in this area, we turn it into like a valet break room, right? Staff can come in here, get their energy back, up their morale, all that kind of stuff. But the problem is that you can't, in this game anyway, at least as of recording this, you still can't designate a certain permission. There's no permission system for rooms. Basically, there's permissions for doors only to the extent that you can be like, yeah, it takes a while to pass through this. But that's it. So what I'd end up having is I'd end up having all these minions and stuff of all shapes and sizes. They would all be coming through the casino and through the trap system to use this room, and I wouldn't want that. I want as little traffic through this area as possible. What I'm really hoping they add to the game in the future is a way to set permissions for certain rooms. I would love, for example, to have maybe a barracks here with some beds, and a mess hall, and a place where they can rest, you know, what the hell is this room? You get it, this EGTV, right? I want all this stuff to be in this area, or at least to be accessible out in the casino directly, because these are not illegal rooms. and the valets can just use them, and they can stay in the casino. They never have to come back here. And, you know, the regular minions never have a reason to come out here, unless, of course, it's technicians to, like, maybe maintain some of the stuff. That's possible. But at least it limits, you know, sort of like only technicians are going in there and only when they need to. It's going to limit the traffic through the trap area. And that would be really nice to be able to do. Otherwise, this whole area here is blocked. This is the only way in, is right here. Unless, of course, you're symmetry, and then you can just drop right in on me, you know? Which, I can't do anything about that. All right, so are we able to do anything to get this guy on the map? Oh, is this worth it? There's only 3,200 left here. And most likely, yeah, this is going to max out the heat. So we're going to cancel this early. We're going to forego or give up having 3,200 bucks. We're going to stop that generation, and then I can pay $5,000 to remove this. Also, I think I need to do it here too. Is it only 5? It's 10,000 here. We can send workers on this one, as long as there's nobody there. No, there's nobody in these regions. Okay. So we're gonna get rid of the heat in this area. And then this one's kind of getting close to the same thing, but it's gonna finish, so we're gonna let it happen. You two are gonna get locked down if they don't move. I might actually go after John Steele here in a second. But I don't have a proper prison yet, and I really want to have a proper prison first. Which I have money. Let's, well, the money is supposed to go towards research and the traps. But I think it would pay a little bit to just, like, incrementally improve our prison system a little bit. So we can come down here, maybe make a couple more cells for the time being. Yep. Did I get the secondary objective? The optional one to build the infirmary tiles? I did, right? Pretty sure I did. I don't really want to execute workers. Although it's 3,000 bucks. Maybe I should have. Whatever. Let's change this back to prison tiles. I don't really need these to be infirmary. That'll work for me. And then we can start bringing prisoners exclusively down here now. And actually, I don't need to pay. Yeah, I'll just expand it. I'll put that there. All right, let's bring this up. Prison. Yep. This one here has no prisoner in it, so we're going to move it. And we are going to situate this cell. Like right now, for the time being, we're going to situate it right here. Like that. Yep. And then also the interrogation chair needs to move. So we'll grab this and move it over like this. And now we have our prison block, and we'll start using it exclusively for our interrogations. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You know, this network is cool and all, right? There's no heat here, and we've got some cool stuff. But you know what I also have? If I can just get a little bit more broadcast strength, I can upgrade this, and then we start getting really good, well, like better schemes, right? I want to access better schemes. And then we can really start using our intel a lot too. It seems, I don't know how to raise this up. Right now, the available capacity for intel is 99. So I feel like if we don't use it and we get to 99, then we're just kind of wasting our potential, right? I don't want to waste our potential there. I'm gonna go like this and then like this. Expand our power just a little bit in that room. We don't need this to be infirmary anymore, so we're going to turn this into a barracks. Yeah, we're going to turn this into a place where people can just sleep. We don't need any, well, maybe I'll put some lockers in here if I can fit it, but actually, we'll put lockers around this side. This will look good. Yeah. And then it'll expand our minion capacity, but we also just generally get a place for these guys to come over and rest.
Heat at a criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
And I might, you know, like put a mess hall or something here just to give these guys a place to eat. But honestly, like really, what we could do, just to make sure there's always guards down here, we can go into our minion manager, and then we can go by type and find the guards. And then what we could do is see how their priority is set to none. What we could do is say, I want you to prioritize being at the guard table and making sure that you're ready. So we can set a couple of these guards to prioritize that. Let's say 3 for now. And you can also look at traits, but they don't really matter. Like, there's not really a whole lot here that matters. These are mostly just kind of flavor text side things, you know, like a real gentle soul won't want to fight ever. Why are you a guard if you don't want to fight? Like, I don't know. What is that guard going to do? Well, if he won't fight, right, I guess. Hold on. If he won't fight, then here's what we'll do. You're a gentle soul? Where is he? Gentle soul. You are not going to go here. Instead, I want you at security desk. Just, like, making sure you're on the cameras, right? I mean, that's one thing we could do, I guess. Hay fever. What's the logo? Okay, so any other guards with that logo? Nope, that's there's a minion. We can make sure that you are... Maybe we have you train for science. Make sure that that one trains for science because they are also gentle and afraid of dogs. So they're never going to fight, so might as well make them a scientist, right? So like little stuff like that is like these tiny details that maybe aren't explained all that well. I probably could have put this in the tips video too, but whatever. It's so small. It really doesn't matter a great deal. Right, world stage. Where is the scientist? Can we get this guy yet? I can get this if I just cancel this scheme. There's too much money there to cancel it. How about...
A scheme has succeeded.
Okay, this one just succeeded. So can we... Yeah, 10,000 gold though. Ugh. I think I'd rather spend... I think I'd rather not spend that 10,000 gold. I'm going to give you 3 minions instead. There's certain... These regions over here are only 5,000 to get rid of the heat, so... Let's go with the big moneymaker. And this one here, we can go with... For now, we'll go with this one. But I do want to get better schemes soon. Alright, how's my research? That needs to be expanded on too, and I think that's going to be this floor. I think this floor here, I'm going to expand the lab. So why don't we just make this whole area here a lab?
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
But not right now. Yeah, not right now because it's too expensive. But we could do it like, say, like this. And then we have this whole area just be a huge science lab. And then maybe even over here, once we can dig into deeper stuff, we can then expand it even further. Because we're going to need a ton of people. Like, we're going to need a lot of science. The science does not happen very slowly. Wait, we only have one region we're not... Oh, because things are getting locked down. Yeah. Hello, Agent X. I'm not going to deal with you right now. I'm just going to have to wait. Because I want this. Like, this has to complete, man. 30,000 bucks right there. I got to have that. But let's talk about our... Let's go up and talk about our traps here. So... We've got some agents here. We want to make sure that they get distracted.
I need you to find and distract that intruder.
Let's make sure they stay distracted. Is there any other ones? Not yet. Oh, one more right here.
There's an intruder here.
Now, because this is
Distract
corridor,
them for me.
this means this is part of our back base, right? This is now part of the back of the base, not the front operation, right? So as soon as they enter this area,
A trap has been
we're going to
triggered.
be basically trying to distract them and get them out. So that happens sooner now, or happens earlier. And then these guards can hopefully react from that table there too.
I'll hack you to bits.
That would be, that'd be us. It's all right. So now we're killing. I don't really want to kill them. Let's get one
I
prisoner
want
at
that
least.
intruder captured. Hunt them down.
Yep, just one, I guess. Well, these guys have been ejected, so we're gonna capture this one. I wish there was a way to sort of like auto.
Minions are in combat.
Yep, hi minions. I wish there was a way to sort of auto. Like change the defaults. So like if I say distract and they refuse and we get into a fight, right now the default is just kill them. I wish the default was to, capture. That's what I'm kind of getting at there. I've also added these chairs, and this is sort of a way for your minions to relax and stuff when they're off the clock if there is such a thing in our evil empire. But it's also nice because they'll be right in front of this door. So if agents do get in here, we have some reinforcements. Typically, though, because of how many technicians I have, it's kind of because of how many technicians I have specifically. It's kind of more along the lines of a technician hangout spot at the moment. Let's go ahead and grab the bumpers. So we're getting started on our traps. So how do we want to lay these out? So I think for the starters, we can make like a little path on this side. About there. Okay, and then we stretch it over to about here. I think, yeah. And then what's going to happen is they are going to come through... actually, nope. This is how we want to play this. Yep. We're going to expand this even further back, about here. Okay. So what's going to happen is the traps are initially going to freeze them as they come through the door. So we'll go freeze ray, and then we're going to have a giant fan right here. Okay. And then once we get the bumpers unlocked, we'll have bumpers set up here. So basically they come through, they get frozen, they get blown into the bumper, which kicks them this way. And then we're going to take them on a journey through traps here to the point where they are never getting in. Like if they do get in, good for them. Like you deserve it. But you're never getting out. That's kind of how that's going to work. Because that's what an evil person would do, all right? This is what evil is. This is what evil does. I'm going to move this door. I'm going to move it here. It's 3 wide, isn't it? Sure is. We can change that. We're going to need to amend a few things. First, I need to move the camera. And I don't really think we need this camera anymore. I wish I could put the camera in the vault. Technically, I can. I can make this a corridor spot and just do that, but I don't want to take any space away from my vault, so I'm not gonna do that. But over here would be a nice place actually to get rid of it. Yeah, because maybe people are disguised through here, so put a camera in the corner there instead. All right, come on back over here.
An agent has been captured.
And I think what I want to do is we're gonna make a little wall there. Let's go like that. Yep. And then this door will then get placed here. But I need to make it all corridor, I think. Or at least this part does. Right? Yeah. Like that. And then I think if I can... Yeah, this can go like that. Okay. So next, we want to change all of this to communications. Which is going to take a little bit, I guess. There we go. So many things are changing. If I can remember to do so, and I probably won't, I'm going to make that the name of this episode. Because it's a little clickbaity, but it's just enough clickbaity for me to love it. Not enough for me to say, that's dirty. It's the truth. So many things are changing. We're changing things up. Let's go ahead and get more broadcast strength. We're going to go, I think... sink it into there. And then... Man, do I want to go too wide here, I think. Here. Here. And then I guess I have to... Yeah, there's just not enough room for these to go side by side like this. I could go here, though. Maybe that's okay. Like that. It's just a really oddly shaped room.
An agent has been subdued and captured.
But we can put this many in for now. It won't let me do this, though, sadly. It's okay. This isn't like a permanent thing, And then we could put these 2 desks. At least that one, and then... Oh, wow, this will fit there. Oh, cool. We'll take it. Just get rid of this area. So it's not invalid and call it good. So that will increase our broadcast strength by quite a bit. Definitely. we'll be able to expand and get our tier 2 rooms. So we have the initial stages of our traps. So basically what we're going to want to do, they're going to come through this door. They're going to get frozen. Then the fan's going to kick on. It's going to blow them this way. Hit the bumper. Come on down. And maybe a boxing glove kicks them this direction into a laser wall or something. And then the initial ones, you know, at least the beginning, right, of this is we've taken out some of them at this point, right? So we go, let's say, we'll kick them that way. So we'll say that there's a cliff, 2, 3, 4. That has to be here. So we might put a laser wall here, or maybe a little bit further in. Could be like here. Yeah, we could. We could do something more fun later once we unlock better traps. But for now, I think we'll plan on like a laser wall being right here. And then that way, the first guy that comes through this door is basically toast. And then the rest of the traps won't trigger after there's a cooldown on all the traps. So if they weren't the first ones in the door, then they get to wander on and get to the next stage. And if for some reason this guy lives, and he may, because they come in with like 100 vitality, 150 vitality sometimes. So this might actually cause him to live. Maybe we make this longer. He may live. We can make it longer. Like maybe he gets hit to this way, bounces into another freeze ray, and then maybe we use the magnet at that point to like pull him in. And then there'll be a laser wall in front of the magnet. I don't know. Like there's all sorts of things we can do. And you will find out a little bit more about what those plans are in the next video. Yeah, because I'm leaving you here. It's been a while. So lots and lots of stuff coming. I'm excited about it. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Like the video if you like it. It helps a lot. You have no idea. It helps a lot when you guys like those videos and you comment and all that stuff. Really helps the channel out. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you guys next time.